Hi, welcome to Home and Garden News. I'm your host, Mag Ruffman, and today I'm going to talk about painting a room. You know why? Because I get letters all the time from people, and they say, how do I paint a room? So today's the day. So I'm starting by cutting in. See? That's what you do first. You cut in. I'll be showing you more about that in a second. I have a letter today from someone named Sharon, and Sharon says, I just bought samples of Divine paint. This is a good start. Do you know any other websites or information about the paint? Try ToolGirl.com, Sharon. And is it the great colors or what makes it so special? Okay, this is the only paint I use. It's called Divine Paint. It's designed by a fine artist, which makes me feel more confident because, hello, this, just shoot me now, okay? I don't know which one of those is gonna work on my wall. I'm just in heck is where I am. Immediately. Okay, so what Gretchen did, she's smart. She produced these little pouches of paint, okay? They're recyclable. You just like throw some up on a piece of cardboard, hang it on your wall, live with it for a little while. Or if you're too bored or too busy to do that, then what you do is you can buy actual sheets of the paint on cardboard that Gretchen has prepared for you. So you can just say, let's see, and now there are only 115 colors in Gretchen's palette. Why? Because she says not every color belongs on a wall, and I happen to agree. I rest my case. Would you want a wall this color, that color right there? Well, maybe you do, and that's great, okay, but I just need help with this. So now, another thing is this is all ink. This is ink that is making these pigments. Ink. They use ink, okay? Gretchen's company uses the real paint. These are painted. They're painted on, and they're paint. It's like that's the real color that you're gonna get. Don't you love that? Okay, one more thing. Come here, really close. You're gonna like this. The best painters, as soon as they get a new can of paint that they've never tried before, a new brand, they'll go like this. And they'll really feel how thick and gorgeous the paint is. And let me tell you, this is the thickest paint I've ever used. You'll love it. Delicious. And that alone, the smell of paint, it will make you feel so ambitious and like you're just ready to get cracking. So check out DivineColor.com on the web, and it'll make your painting experience really quite lovely, I must say. I've done my whole house in it. My whole house! Okay. So when you've got a textured ceiling and you're trying to go along the very top of the wall, you don't have the luxury of tape because tape doesn't want to stick to this stuff. So what you have to do is use your brush and flow the bristles almost up to the textured ceiling, not quite to it. And if you're painting over a light color with a light color like I am, you'll never notice. But if you get some of the darker new color on the ceiling, it looks like heck. Oh my heck. All right, so just along and just vibrate your hand a little bit so the paint flows fairly tight to the ceiling. Okay, now we get to roll, the best part. Okay, so this is the part where you load the roller. Now, you know, it's not important how much paint you have on the roller as long as you do the same amount of paint every time. That's the whole thing. You know what it takes to get you loaded, as it were. Okay, so now this is the big secret to rolling. You're gonna draw an M or a W that's 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide. And this is gonna distribute, sort of an M, the amount of paint that you have on your roller. So you're always doing 3 feet square. Isn't that interesting? So you're not gonna get a choppy look. Because the worst paint jobs are the ones where you go in rows, up and down, up and down, up and down, and then it looks all streaky. You don't want that. Okay, so I did my M. I'm just filling it in. I'm going over it 2 or 3 times so that the paint's really well distributed. And that's really important when you're going over a dark color with a light color or a light color with a dark color. And then I load my roller again. That's it. 1 load, 1 M or W. Pretty cool, huh? So now I'm going to go right next to it with another 3 foot M. Okay, and off I go. So this will give you a really nice even, and you get a little bit of a leg workout. I think that's good, because you want your thighs taut. It's almost that season when taut thighs are very talked about. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Okay, check this out. I don't have a single splatter anywhere on my arms. You know why? This is good paint. It's really, really, really thick. And it helps a lot to have thick paint because it's spatter-proof. So that's that divine paint I was talking about that does that. So I'll just finish this out and then I'm good to go and I can start the other walls. But is that pleasant or what? Like, isn't it nice to have a system, an actual system when you're painting? I think so. Oh, here's one other quick tip. When you get close to here, you can end up scraping the other wall, which is a drag if you've already painted it. So always flip it around so that the kind of blunt end of the instrument is facing the virgin wall. Okay, so that's it for today, and I hope you go paint a room right away because it's pretty inspiring, wouldn't you say? Oh, and it gives you a nice flush.
Ow! Oh.